Howdy, y'all. I'm Professor Parks, PhD. For this next video, which involves a conversation that I had with a YouTube creator, a flat earther by the name of Quantum Eraser, requires a bit of context. So I hope you'll bear with me as I ramble on for a bit. Sometime a week or so back, I honestly don't really recall, I was getting ready for bed, and but I was still a bit restless. I'd gone through YouTube, didn't really see anything interesting there, but I needed something to kind of get my mind off the crap of the day. So I decided, hey, what better relaxing thing to do than to get on Discord and look for a conversation that I could lurk in and just see what was going on. And as it happens, I stumbled upon, I think it was the 24/7 flat Discord. This is a Discord with flat earthers in it. And it had the longest list of participants of any of the other ones by far. And I noticed that Quantum Racer was in the voice chat, which which is unusual for me because I rarely, if ever, see him on Discord. Him and Oakley, I purposefully distance myself from. But for whatever reason, I felt, hey, let's see see what's going on. Mainly because I was curious because I hadn't seen him around on Discord before. Maybe I just haven't been looking or just haven't happened to be at the right time. So anyway, so I pop in and I'm just, like I said, lurking there. I don't even remember what they were talking about. Um, and after a few minutes or so, someone, presumably a mod or someone who owns the channel, was like, "Hey, Professor Parks has popped in," and I unmuted myself and I said hello, and then the conversation which I'm posted took place. Now, I I've thought quite a bit about what I wanted about posting this. I told him later in the story, later in the conversation, that if I got a hold of a copy of this conversation, then I would post it. And I try to be a man of my word. And shout out to Eric E, who went through hours of this particular live stream to find and found my conversation, which lasted about an hour, and snipped it out and sent it to me. So I got it, so I'm going to post it. The What I was thinking about was why. What is the purpose of this conversation? As you can see, or as you will if you continue to watch, as you will notice, this is unlike any of the other conversations that I've had with flat earthers, because Quantum Racer is um, contentious. Um, how should I put this diplomatically? He is angry, and which I'll get to in a sec. So this was not really a conversation. What follows is him attempting to trap me in gotchas and just repeatedly insulting me, but not in a fun way, in a really monotonous sort of fifth grade. I just learned how to insult someone, so I'm just going to keep doing the same one over and over and over and over and over again, hoping that after the 500th time of calling me a fuckwit or whatever it is he was calling me, that it might actually be funny. Spoiler alert. So I thought to myself, what is the real point of this? What does anyone gain from this other than seeing how I deal with, frankly, a bully? Well, there there are 2 points in here that, again, in memory serves, that I found to be most interesting. And when I put this video together, I'll find the timestamps for them and I'll put them in the description so you can skip ahead. Particularly if you are not a fan of this gentleman and his voice, so you can skip ahead. The main point, the main thing that I found to be fairly interesting is that one of the questions that I consistently ask people on flat Earth or who are science skeptics is who is they? Because science skeptics, QE, for example, in this conversation was telling me that they are preaching the not my words, they were putting out pseudoscience, that universities were putting out pseudoscience as actual fact. And so my immediate question, whenever I hear something like that, whenever I hear they do something, my question is, who is they with specificity? Who specifically is they? He didn't really give me a great answer. Not surprising. I've yet to find a satisfying answer, except for from Iggy. If you want a fun conversation or fun time, watch my conversation with Iggy. I'll put that in the description as well. And spoiler alert, it's basically the Illuminati. He doesn't specify who is in the Illuminati, but he does actually give me an organization. Anyway, off topic. But it leads to something I found to be perhaps the most I'm ever going to get anything constructive from a conversation with Quantum Razor, is that he freely admits he despises me. I have had only one other interaction with this gentleman, and that was, again, on Discord, but this was like a year or so ago. Well, excuse me, I have had two, about a year or more ago on Discord. I had become aware of Quantum Racer and Nathan Oakley and their dogmatic viewpoint on the scientific method. And I asked him in DMs, can you tell me why it is that you believe this? What is your or what is your, not motivation, but where are you learning this from? Where is the foundations of this very specific definition of the scientific method? And he pointed me to his videos. He pointed me to like 6 hours of video. And he wouldn't be more specific as to, hey, because I'm thinking this is a fairly simple question. If I were asked, I would say the foundations to the scientific method were laid by Bacon and subsequently have been built upon from there. Karl Popper is probably the best description of the current scientific methodology, with Thomas Kuhn being a person who has more to say about the theory behind science and science progression. Anyway, again, this is getting wordy. So I was expecting something of that nature. I was expecting a fairly straightforward, not overly in-depth, but somewhere where I could go and find, hey, this is where he's coming from. Because his definition, like I said, it's very dogmatic. It's not how science is actually done. If he watches this, I'm sure his mind will start fuming about it. My second interaction with him, sort of, and this is referenced in the conversation, is at this point, it's like a year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years. I had a conversation with Anthony Riley, or Sleeping Warrior, who was a YouTube creator. Now I think he's based more on TikTok. Anyway, he's famous for his experiment, where he claims to have demonstrated that gravity is actually something called relative density disequilibrium by putting an egg into fresh water and then adding salt and seeing the resultant motion of the egg. No real measurements, just that was his experiment, and went from there. So I lucked out and had a 5-hour conversation with the man, and I thought it went very well. It was very cordial, except at the end when we kind of touched on the same topic as to why QE seemingly despises me. Again, I'll put that link in the description as well. But it was a great 5-hour conversation. Where we became contentious on was that he made the claims that Conspiracy Cats, who is a debunker who has since left the platform essentially, was intentionally deceiving children by teaching the heliocentric model. I took umbrage with that, a significant amount of umbrage, because it seemed to me that he was implying a evil intent. Let's just put it that way. Quantum Racer then turns around 11 months later from this conversation. And he does, by his admission, about 20 hours of content over 5 different videos, spaced over 5 different videos, concerning that conversation that I had with Anthony Riley. Presumably, he feels that he took me to task. He tore me apart with what was going on. I frankly don't really remember that conversation, other than the fact that the Iron Age apparently started sometime in, I think, the 1600s. Basically, when metal ships came around, that's essentially the Iron Age, according to Anthony Riley. Um, he did that much content. I didn't watch any of it because at this point, I just could not really bring myself to watch anything that QE did because of the caustic nature of his personality and how he presents things. Dude, figure out PowerPoint. What? Okay, all right. I'm talking to you, QE, specifically. A, figure out how to use PowerPoint. Pick a font, any font, and stick with it. We're at war. We don't want the terrorists to win. Pick a damn font. Pick a font color. Pick a font size. Actually, of the three, just do one. Start out slow. I know you can do this. Just start out slow. Just pick a single font and have an entire conversation using that single font. We'll work on the colors and the font sizes later on. But if you could do that for me, I think the world would really be appreciative. Anyway, like I said, he gets under my skin. Where was I going with this? I didn't watch any of his content. I didn't watch any of these things. I actually was told by friends of mine that he had put this content out. But I did go into the comment section of each video and make some kind of snarky remark like, hey, no, actually, I think the first one was a genuine invitation. He's like, hey, if you want to actually discuss this on stream with me, feel free to reach out. And then when he kept posting videos, I just made snarky comments like, hey, you still on this? Where was I going with this? So those are my two interactions, or that's my history with Quantum Eraser in a sort of direct way. And so to find out that he despises me, seemingly, I said at first, he seemed to agree with it later on, I found to be rather telling. Because we're talking about the shape of the earth. For me to despise someone, it takes a lot. It takes someone to be truly evil, Santos, for me to have any kind of strong feelings resembling despising someone. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, that's pretty strong to hate someone so much for something that, I don't know, it's something that I would like to explore more because as I was suggesting with Anthony Riley and Conspiracy Cats, there seemed to be some kind of evil that Anthony was thinking that Cats was perpetuating evil onto children, which is a moral wrong. And I'm assuming that, just judging by the conversation or how the chat went, that Quantum Racer kind of feels as I'm doing the same thing. I'm pulling wool over, oh, how did he put it? Joe the Tool Man and Betty Boop are in the kitchen. I don't know. He had some cutesy names for him. John Q. Public. I'm pulling the wool over these eyes, and for that, I am despicable. He even made an allegory of actually killing me, in doing it. Uh, he's not serious. I'm not saying it's a serious threat, but he did use the analogy of a conversation with me, being akin to wanting people to see him sneak around behind me and shoot me in the head and kill me. Anyway, I'm biased. I think I'm biasing this too much. Watch as much as you can at this point. Watch the video, as much as a little as you want, and let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments. And what I'm looking for is not not an analysis of the man's personality. I pretty much am decided as to who this man is, or how he behaves. What I'm really interested in is your thoughts on why he might feel this way. Why is it there is such strong emotion behind the idea of what science is and whether or not we live on a ball or a flat plane? Um, you know. Oh, and lastly, and I am going to snip this out and put it by itself. He starts doing your mama jokes. Um, he starts doing your mama so fat jokes. This is the point in the conversation that I was most disappointed with myself in hindsight, because I really didn't put up any kind of fight. I had one your mama joke which he talked over, but I couldn't think of anything else to combat him because your mama fights, those are sacred playground rights. That's a rite of passage. And having failed that as a 47-year-old man, I feel bad. I honestly feel bad that I could not come up with better material than what I had with it. So yeah, I'll be snipping that out, putting that as a separate video, because at that point it was just so surreal, that, anyway. The video is slightly edited for flow. There were, like I said, the conversation lasted about an hour. Particularly near the end, there were fairly long pauses. I didn't really have anything to say to him. He, I guess, ran out of steam or was gearing back up, and so I snipped those out. But I have not edited out any content that I feel was in any way. I'm not. What I'm saying is I am not misrepresenting our conversation, but I am allowing that the conversation is slightly edited for brevity, if you want to call it that. Anyway, thank you for allowing me to go on like this, and I hope you watch the rest of the video, or at least some of the video. Like I said, I'll try to put down the timestamps of what I feel to be important in the description, so you can just skip ahead. All right. Peace out and clear skies.
Yes, correct.
Looks like Professor Parks is here.
Using pretzel lines of sight.
Okay, good. Professor Fuckwit Parks, where's he at? You fucking clown. 5.5. I got over fucking nearly 20 hours of fucking dismantling your dumbass.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Kepler in your fucking PFP?
Yeah, did you notice that? Holy shit, man.
No, I'm asking, is that Kepler?
No, it's Tycho Brahe.
Oh, okay. Fuck, dude, he had a bad life, man.
Holy shit.
He was awesome.
And you're that fucking
stupid.
He's that fucking stupid, Indio. He's gonna come waltzing on in here. You're fucking delusional.
I didn't say shit until someone mentioned that I was here. I was just gonna hang out. Okay.
Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, you're a fucking stone cold dumb fuck. You're not gonna get the shits at 10 treatment here to entertain your dumb ass. 15 hours of fucking eviscerating your dumb ass. The fuck you got to say for yourself?
Seems like you got triggered.
Triggered? Yeah, by a dumb fuck. Doesn't even know what natural science is, you fucking moron. Let's go here. Can natural science be conducted without experiment? Of course, you don't know what the fuck that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to show that here in a second. Can natural science be conducted without experiment?
Oh, I don't believe so, no.
Okay, so you must have experiment. What are the 3 constituent parts of an experiment?
You tell me.
Holy fucking shit, folks. We got a PhD astronomer. Hey, Creation Bear, you weren't joking. We got an actual PhD astronomer that doesn't know the 3 constituent parts of a fucking experiment. What a shocking surprise.
Where did you learn that?
Where did I learn? I got actual science degrees, you dumb fuck.
So do I.
Where did I learn this? Yeah.
So I have science degrees
no,
as
you
well.
don't.
So I'm
You're
asking
an
you.
astronomer. You don't have a fucking science degree, you dumb fuck. You don't even know the 3 constituent parts of an experiment.
So you're not going to tell me where you learned it?
Where I learned it? What does that have anything to fucking do with it? You genetic fallacy imbecile?
Because
where did I learn it? At
if
fucking
I could find out,
university, dude.
It's not a status competition here.
I'm not the one making it a status competition. I'm simply
You
asking where he
fucking
learned
clown.
it.
3
That way,
I want to know where you learned that. It's
So
a
I
fucking
can-
experiment, you dumb fuck.
so that I can check out the reference and
So that you can
find out
check
what he was
out the
talking about.
reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to check out the reference to make sure that I don't know what the 3 constituent parts of an experiment are. I learned it in 5th fucking grade, you dumbass cracker. My
Cracker?
God,
Really?
are you a dumb fuck? Okay, let's check this out. The 3 constituent parts of an experiment. Let's go fucking through these for your dumbass.
Okay.
Okay. Shut the fuck up.
Look at you, you little fucking weasel. I can see it in your eyes. You're a fucking bitch.
You'd fail 5th grade general science, you dumb fuck. Let's go through them. 45 minutes after the hour. Penn State University. There should be 3 categories of variables in every experiment. Dependent, independent, controlled, dumb fuck. Explorable.com. That's a research organization.
Mhm.
There are 3 important variables that you have to remember when you're designing your experiment. Independent, dependent, controlled. From ThoughtCo, former physicsabout.com. We're at 3rd grade retard level here. When you design an experiment, you're controlling and measuring variables. The 3 types of variables are control. This is going to be fucking shocking to you. Control, independent, dependent. From mytutor.com.uk. What are the 3 main variables in a scientific experiment that Professor Parks Fuckwit didn't know? Independent, dependent, controlled.
Did I say I didn't know them?
Physics, shut your fucking mouth. When planning an investigation, students need to identify the variables they consider significant and then select the ones they want to look at for cause and effect. If possible, any other variables that will affect the outcome of the experiment need to be kept constant during the investigation. What are they? This is going to be shocking. Independent, dependent, fucking controlled. You want 50,000 fucking more, you moron?
I'm sorry. What were those 3 again? I was kind of zoned out.
Shut your fucking
I was zoned
eye-hole,
out.
dumb fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're a dumb fuck. You've made some really stupid fucking comments. Let me see if I can think of them. It was 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Vitamin C
it was
doesn't cause
fucking
scurvy.
months ago.
Vitamin
8 months
C,
ago.
you said this. Vitamin C doesn't cause scurvy. You fucking moron.
Vitamin C causes scurvy?
Look at this fucking dumbass, man.
Of vitamin C cause scurvy?
It's fucking shocking.
Okay.
Really. Vitamin C deficiency causes fucking scurvy. Holy fuck.
I don't even remember talking about scurvy.
Oh, we got
8
you.
months ago?
Yeah, it was about 8
Wow.
months ago.
Yeah, and you remember that.
Yeah, I
Holy
do.
shit. How much
Yes, I
rent do I
You're
how
a
much
dumb
rent
fuck.
do I pay to be in your mind? Oh yeah,
To
none.
be in my mind? No, I did a video, dumbass.
What?
Nearly
Yes, you
20,
did.
20
You did
hours.
20
dumb fuck.
hours of video.
Nearly 20 hours. So I probably remember some parts of it, wouldn't you think?
You did
Without
20
you being in my mind, you fucking moron.
You did 20 hours of video
Yes.
off of a 5-hour video that I did.
Yes. Yes. You
Holy
and that
shit, dude.
fuckwit civil engineer. The
Are
kid
you-
didn't know his ass from a pipe wrench.
Are you so desperate for
Fuck you. So desperate, you fucking idiot. You don't know what natural science is. You don't know what the scientific method is. You don't know what the fuck is a hypothesis?
What the is a question ultimately?
Yeah, it's a question, really. A question about what? Like, are you a dumb fuck? That's a question. Is that a hypothesis?
Can it be tested? Can
Are you a
test whether or
dumb
not I'm a
fuck?
dumb fuck?
Are you a dumb fuck is a question. So
Yeah,
is
which
that
can
a
be tested
hypothesis, dumb fuck?
if it can be tested.
No, it's not. You'd fail fifth grade general science. What are the two constituent parts of a scientific hypothesis, by the way? Yeah, you're a
Independent, dependent.
dumb. Independent,
Was that
dependent. No, go ahead. Go
yeah.
ahead, shut the fuck up. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it
How
does.
can I talk to you if my mouth is shut?
You fucking clown. What's the two constituent parts of a scientific hypothesis?
I think it's the independent, dependent, and controlled variables.
Ah! No, that's an experiment, you dumb fuck. You don't know what a scientific hypothesis is. Like I said, you would fail fifth grade intro to general science. That's where you're at.
All right.
Yeah. No, that's not it. That's not what a scientific hypothesis is.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting that you have a PhD in astronomy and you don't have a fucking clue what either hypothesis is or an experiment. Shocking.
I told you what a hypothesis was.
No, yeah, and it was fucking wrong.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, it was fucking wrong. You added control variables to the hypothesis. There's no control variables in a hypothesis, you dumb fuck.
That I was serious when I said control. I was making fun.
Shut the fuck up. I mean, what else is there? We have a dumb fuck astronomer that doesn't know what natural science is. What's left? You tell us what's left.
No, you're on.
Let's try ABCs. I want you to give me the ABCs without the fucking song.
Controlled.
Controlled. That's not ABCs.
Yeah.
Controlled is part of the ABCs. So A, B controlled, C, D, E, F.
I don't know those. Those are beyond me.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
I majored in science and not,
No,
spelling.
you didn't major in science. You majored in pseudoscience. They told you it was science. They have the gates over astronomy, cosmology, astrophysics, paleontology, anthropology, geology, archaeology, evolutionary biology, whatever the fuck that is, and yes, I'm still laughing, and theoretical physics. So you walked underneath that arc at university, and then you gave them the fucking, you gave them the farm to teach you. Maybe not undergraduate, but graduate level, right? They said that that's science. No, it's not. I just showed that you don't know what the fuck it is.
Well, I'm wondering, did you go to university? Because
Holy fuck. Didn't I tell him earlier that I have 2 actual science degrees? Did anyone hear it? What did anyone else hear that?
Yes.
Thank you.
that it's different for you going under that arch rather than me going.
Yeah, I went under the real fucking arch, not the one
Really?
you went
What-
under.
What rule?
The what? You stuttering dumb fuck. What?
I'm
what,
confused as to which
what?
arch you're talking about.
The arch that I'm talking about is fucking biochemistry. That's the arch that I'm talking about. Your fucking
Okay.
ass is grass.
So you studied biochemistry?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Your ass is grass, sunshine.
Lawnmower?
Yeah,
I asked because I was wondering.
I
if
am
you
the
were in
fucking
fifth grade.
lawnmower.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So who is they that put up
Who
these
is-
gates?
Who is they?
Yeah, you said they constructed these gates, or they?
Yeah, they at university, the pseudoscientists that tricked you into thinking you got some type of science degree when it's not
Can you be
actual
more specific?
science.
Can you be
That's
more
not
specific
actually,
as to
yeah, I
who
was
is they?
specific. Yes, I was. When I showed that you didn't know what a fucking experiment or a hypothesis was. A hypothesis is the cornerstone of natural science, dumb fuck. You don't know what it is.
You-
It's like talking to the fucking chairman of the Texas Beef Association, and he doesn't know what a fucking ribeye is.
And how does that tell me?
And how does that, well, how that happened, it already did happen over the past 10 minutes, dumb fuck.
How does that tell me who they are?
How does that tell me who they are? Well, it tells you because they taught you that astronomy, which you're a PhD astronomer. They taught you that was science, but
Who
they
is
fooled your
they?
dumbass.
Who is
They.
they? Who is
Yeah.
they?
At university, the academics that told you that.
All of them?
Yeah. Not all of them. Only
Not all.
the actual pseudoscientists at university, dumb fuck. Do you think that you can Elmer Fudd sophist your way out of this with me? You are
No, I'm
delusional.
trying to figure out who they are.
I'm trying to figure out who they are. The pseudoscientists? Dumb fuck.
Yeah, who are these pseudoscientists that
Who
you're
are
talking
these?
about?
I already told you that. Rewind.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
No, I don't think you did. Not specifically.
You don't think I did because you're fucking delusional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What? This is basically a rhetorical question. Give us the scientific evidence. Of course, you don't know what fucking science is, so I don't even know why I'm asking you this. Give us the one shred of scientific evidence for your spinning ball space monkey religion.
You said this was a rhetorical question, so I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yeah, I know, because you don't know what scientific evidence is. You don't know what science is, so
Mhm.
it's we have to ask you because you're a PhD astronomer.
Why ask me? If you already know the answer to that question, why are you asking?
Well, I want you to dig your grave deeper, dumb fuck.
Why?
Why? To expose you, to show that you're a pretender clown fraud as a PhD astronomer, so people know that you're a fuckwit. That's why.
I think you did 20 hours on me, so you don't think that was sufficient to...
No, well, you're live here. I'd rather take a shot at you live.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah. All
Go
right.
nuts.
Okay. That's okay. What's your
Go
favorite
nuts for those
color?
cronuts.
What's
Green. Forest
Yeah,
green, specifically.
because that's as far as this discussion between us can go.
Okay.
Because you don't have the acumen to go any further.
All right.
Do you follow me now, sunshine? Why don't you
I
go
think
back to
so.
shits at fucking 10? You know, your wits at buddy? Well, he can help entertain your dumbass along with that treasonous, treacherous traitor, fucking Jaren idiot. Why don't you go back on one of those?
Treasonous, treacherous traitor. I do love me some alliteration.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
sure you do. I'm sure you love a lot of. Why don't you go Google yourself? You fucking.
No, I'm not that vain. I mean, I'm pretty narcissistic, but not that vain.
You're a dumb fuck. Demonstrated. Just go watch the 15 plus hours I did deconstructing your dumbass. Every single fuckwit word to come out of that incoherent blowhole of yours. You're a dumb fuck. Certifiable when you
20 hours,
demonstrated
yeah.
again today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
15, 20 hours. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Dude.
15 to 20 hours.
You had nothing better to do?
I'm thorough.
Oh, you're thorough. Oh, okay. You had nothing better to do than to
I'm thorough.
video that I made a year prior that was only 5 hours long.
That's right. Yeah, we already went over this. You're going to repeat it? Like, do you have some kind of fucking point, dumb fuck?
Not really. Not really.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know that. The fuck, man. You got a fucking piece of paper on your fucking wall that says you're a scientist, right? That motherfucker, you could have got that with $1.24 in late fees at your local library. You clown dumb fuck.
Oh, you mean the understanding or the paper itself?
Yeah, you don't understand shit. What do you understand? Not science, that's for sure.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's fucking demonstrated. You didn't know what the three constituent parts of an experiment were. You don't know what an experiment is. You don't know what a hypothesis is, which is the cornerstone of natural science, by the way. Do you need citation with that?
No.
Not a fucking problem. Hold on. I got you covered right here, you dumb fuck. Here you go. Here you go, Professor Parks. Professor Idiot. From Nature.com, one of the most prestigious quote-unquote science journals in the entire fucking world.
It's a
California
pain in the ass to
Institute, shut the
publish that.
fuck up.
Okay.
California Institute of Technology physicist Sean Carroll arguing in The Edge that hypotheses aren't simply useful tools in some potentially outmoded vision of science. They're the whole fucking point. You didn't even know what it was. The fuck, dude? What the fuck? How are you not a demonstrated pretender clown frog? How can you prove that you're not?
I don't know. I guess you got me there, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that was easy. I could do that in my fucking sleep. I've been doing it for over 15 fucking years to you morons. But it doesn't have any effect. It doesn't have any effect. You know why? Because you're delusional Dunning-Kruger. And you got the masses behind you, right? Because anything the pseudoscience priests put out, which are your compadres, anyone from astrophysics, cosmology, any of those fuckwit idiot disciplines, they put out so much information in the past 50 years. They just sit back and laugh. They can contradict themselves with every other breath. It doesn't matter because they have weaking, parroting, pretender clown fuckwits, right? The masses, that'll drown me out, right? And you bank on that because you're an actual retard just like they are. Yeah.
If you say so.
Yeah, no. If I demonstrated so, and I did over the past 15 fucking minutes.
If you say so.
Yeah, if I say so, you fucking clown. Here it is, folks. There's the astronomer, PhD astronomer. Doesn't know what a fucking hypothesis or experiment is.
If you say so.
I demonstrated it.
Did you, though?
Yeah, I really did. No, well, I didn't do it. You did it for me. You dumbass cracker.
You're calling me a cracker?
Yeah,
Seriously?
you're a dumbass cracker. That's what you
I think
are.
you're whiter than I am, dude.
Holy shit. This is the arguments from a PhD astronomer.
I don't think I've made a single argument yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you fucking clown fucked yourself over the last 4.
I don't feel the need to argue with you.
Oh,
You're
you don't
really
feel
not worth my
need.
time.
We don't give a fuck about your feelings, Professor Idiot Parks.
Did I
This
say
is
anything
not a
about feelings?
feelings server, you Nancy fag.
Did I say anything about feelings?
Yes, you just did. Goodness gracious, you dumb fuck. You don't even know what you said 10 seconds ago. What the fuck? Let's start out, like I said, let's try the ABCs with your dumb ass.
How about
not using
sorry,
the song?
Let me rephrase.
We
I
want
don't
the
see the
ABCs,
need.
you dumb fuck.
Let me rephrase. I don't see the need to
Shut
argue
the
with
fuck up. The fuck, dude? What the fuck are you even doing here?
I was just listening to see what was going on, and then
We
someone
know what's
mentioned that I
going
was
on.
in the chat, so I decided to say hello.
That's mighty white of you. Thanks for joining in to expose your dumbass. I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem. Anything for you, buddy. Anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm not your fucking buddy, you fraud.
No. Are you my pal?
Yeah, you are. You're
buddy
a fraud.
pal? Okay.
I'm not your pal, friend.
Okay, guy.
Yeah. Go on and laugh. Ignorance is bliss, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You think you're all that. I'll fucking eviscerate you in my sleep. Dumb
Took you
fuck.
20 hours. I think
Yeah.
that's a little bit more than just sleeping.
Yeah, 20 hours. That's right.
20
Boy,
hours,
you're
Jesus Christ.
overcome with that, aren't you?
Yeah, I am really. I'm just kind of that you spent that much time on a
Yeah, so
5-hour
here we
conversation that
go
I had
to
with
an
Anthony.
appeal to how much time I spent on your dumbass.
Well, you've kind of brought it up yourself.
Yeah, I kind of brought it up myself. Boy, that's a really fucking poignant point. It must be a globetard then. Right? We don't need to go over anything else here, actually. Unless you're going to go on moot and just fucking listen.
I was planning on that. Do you have a problem with it?
No, I don't. You could stay your dumbass here for as long as you want. We want other PhD astronomers like Danny. Danny, the PhD, he's much like you. He's pretty much as retarded as you are too. We want him in here.
Okay, go find him.
He was in here earlier. He wouldn't speak up because he knows, but he's not as dumb as he looks, unlike you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Creation Bear. You got your PhD astronomer. Creation Bear, wake the fuck up. He's not even here. You fucking missed it, dude. Unbelievable.
Sorry for calling you out, Parks. I thought you were the guest.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I was just kind of skimming through Discord to see what was going on.
He
So-
Jedi mind tricked you into coming here because he said that there was a PhD astronomer coming. You came in just to listen in.
No, I was just looking over the various Discords to see if there was a conversation going on that I could listen to, and well, I found one here.
Well, thank you.
That's
Thank
it.
you for joining in.
No problem. Anytime.
Yeah, everyone appreciates it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Okay, you're glad, you're happy. Oh, this sir, we're not Ether believers, by the way. With your little shit, I
Good.
did a little listening on your shits at 10 interview with the treasonous, treacherous traitor, fucking Jaren idiot. Yeah, he entertained your dumbass, didn't he?
Witsit called or basically contacted me last minute because I think it was FTFE had an emergency, so I basically stepped in for FTFE.
Had an emergency lobotomy. That wouldn't help that dumb fuck either.
Mm.
Yeah, he's about it. I think that maybe FTFE might have more of an acumen than you. That's shocking.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I do. But he's a total dumb fuck. You know, that dumb motherfucker thinks E equals MC squared is the equivalence principle. Wait a second. Oh shit, I ruined that. I should ask you that.
That FTF guy he's tough to listen to. I mean, seriously, I'd rather listen to Parks, to be honest, than that guy.
I don't listen to FTFE either. So
The thing he's good at, I will give him this, right? What he does is, if you realize, let's say he learned something on the spot, like all the room knew that he didn't know a thing, and then he learns it right then. In 2 seconds' time, he will be educating the whole room on it. That's how good that guy is. Oh, I love him for that. Xanix have got that as well. Just quick on his feet. It's really good. I would like to ask Professor Parks a question, though, if QE's all right with that.
Yeah. What? Like, how much tire pressure is tricycle tire? Because that's where we're at. What the fuck are you going to ask him?
Well, I mean, I was going to ask him about the moons of Jupiter and Saturn,
What
actually.
the fuck?
Yeah, I was shocked to Google the other day that There's fucking
Google.
tons of them. There's like 95 or something. And I was like, what the
Something
fuck?
like that, yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Like, I was way off. I thought there was just like a couple, like 4 or 5, maybe.
There's Google.
For Jupiter, there are what we would consider 4 major moons.
Is
and
Google
then-
a star? Fuck you, what you would consider. You're a fucking demonstrated retard. Google's not a source, by the way.
No, of
It's
course
a
not.
medium.
Well,
How the fuck can that be? Wait a second. This is going to be classic, dude. Let's check this. This is going to be a lot of fun. The fuck can that be? How the fuck are you still breathing, Professor Parks?
I don't know. It's kind of an automatic thing.
It's automatic or autonomic?
Whichever.
Oh God. That would be a second law of thermodynamics violation according to your fuckwit religion.
Mm.
You
Okay.
even know what the second law of thermodynamics is?
Yeah, entropy must always increase.
Entropy must always increase. Well, it gets a little bit more
Well,
in depth
actually,
than that.
stay the same or always increase. Sorry.
No, it doesn't stay the same. Never.
It can.
There are no reversible reactions in nature, dumb fuck.
Staying the same is not reversible.
Staying the same, then that's not an increase in entropy, and that violates the previous statement that you just fucking made, moron. That entropy will always increase? How can entropy always increase and stay the same at the same fucking time, moron?
I said or. It would either
Or it's
remain
not an
constant.
or.
Okay.
What the fuck, dude? You just train wrecked yourself again. Unsolicited, by the way. Who the fuck you think you're dealing with?
A
Huh?
child.
Yeah, a child. Yeah, a child that fucking just drug you around by your short hairs with every fucking word out of the incoherent blowhole of yours. You fucking idiot. You wouldn't know what the second law of thermodynamics was if it climbed up your arse and started kicking footballs with Carolina Reaper lace concertina wire. Fuck it.
Do you know the equation for?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you. Yes, I do know the equation. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. I do.
All right.
You want to test me on it? So you want to switch the burden of proof on me?
No.
Yeah.
I just
that's
asked
what you
whether or
just
not you
did.
knew it.
Yeah, I do know it.
Okay.
I knew it in fucking junior high school.
That's
and my
impressive.
60th birthday.
Honestly, that's impressive.
And my 60th birthday was just yesterday. So you're fucking through.
You're 60?
Yeah, you're fucking through, dipshit.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm the paterfamilias that you just ran into, dumb fuck.
All right.
Not your shits at 10. That's going to entertain your dumb ass with ether horse shit.
I don't believe in ether either.
Yeah.
Ether
You
either?
don't believe.
Ether either?
Define belief.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. No, come on. You used the word. What is belief? Hurry up. Delay so you can type it into Google. What's belief mean in 5 seconds?
I'm not going to entertain you.
2, you're not going to entertain it because you're a fucking idiot, pretender clown fraud. That's why. You fucking disgust me. Piece of shit, pretender clown fraud. That's what you are. And what I've demonstrated here this evening. Why? Well,
why do I discuss
you're a scientist. But I don't know. You must have been eating some fucking idiot corn or something for the last 45 minutes. Why you're an idiot clown? Because you're a professor astronomer that didn't know what natural science was, didn't know what an experiment was, didn't know what a hypothesis was. That's fucking why. Yeah, you got it? What the fuck, dude? What do you think that these people in here are on some shroom-induced coma and haven't listened to every single fucking word you said for the past 45 minutes? Do you think that's what happened? You're just going to Jedi mind trick them or something? You fucking idiot.
I'm just wondering why you are so emotionally invested.
Oh, we got a Nancy fag. He's going to appeal to my emotions. Well, because I hold in severe contempt pretender clown frauds who lie. And I got the acumen to expose them in less than a fucking plank time. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Good enough reason for your dumbass?
That doesn't because it doesn't explain to me
No, of
why
course not.
you despise me, have contempt
I
for me, or
despise
whatever.
you because you're a pretender clown fraud. You
Okay.
try to piss down everyone's back. This is what you fucking idiots do with your credentials and shit. You piss down everyone's back. You know, Joe Coffey and Betty Breadmaker. You piss down their back and you tell them that it's raining. But you see, when I come into the community and you're continuing to piss and then telling me it's raining, well, you see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and I'm going to see that the rain that you called that you're making is piss. I'm going to rip that pathetic little pecker right off of your torso and then shove it up your ass and rip it out your throat. Good?
Okay.
That's fucking why. Do you
Okay.
get me, sunshine?
Not really. I still don't understand why. I still don't understand where all of this hatred is coming from.
Because you're a fucking liar. Or you're a
Oh.
dumb fuck, either one.
Well, which is it really? Am I a liar or am I a dumb fuck?
I think it's a little bit of both, personally, but I can't prove that.
So you get to.
I can prove that you're a dumb fuck, that you're a pretender clown. I can't prove that you're lying, though.
Well, I just don't understand why you despise people who are dumb fucks. That's just.
Despise? Well, you're fooling the masses. But do I need to explain this again? Joe Coffey and Betty Breadmaker? You know, in that fucking vein.
Okay.
Yeah? With your fuckwit credentials. Yeah, that's why. You fucking get it now? See, I'm your fucking Huckleberry.
Okay.
Yeah. Not okay. I am. Do you have
two guns for me? Do you have
Don't
two guns
ask
for
me
me?
anything.
Oh,
Don't
all right.
fucking dare to ask me anything.
All right.
Does somebody got this taped? Not you, Professor Parks. Shut the fuck up. Does somebody have this taped? Shut up. You laughing moron.
Yeah, it's on YouTube and the Rumble bot's on as well.
Can somebody please send me the link to this taping?
I think he wants to do another 20 hours.
I don't think you could count that high.
Yeah, it would be difficult.
What the fuck is that?
I'd kind of like it too, as well.
I'm sure you would. Make sure all your peers and all your friends listen to it.
Okay. If I can get a copy of it, I'll put it on my channel.
Yeah, you're that fucking delusional dumb fuck, you would. Here, I'll just show everyone how my ass is in a sling. That's pretty intelligent by you. That makes about as much sense as fucking got an IQ of about fucking 3 or something.
If you say so.
No, I demonstrated so. Big difference.
Okay. Okay, if you say so.
Okay, if you say so. Thanks, Fotsy. Shut up, by the way. Should I open up the room for your dumbass? Maybe to have somebody ask you a question?
Someone did, and then you started talking over them and talking over me, and I couldn't.
This will be hilarious. Well, of course I'm going to talk over you. You're the dumbest person in the room. Why? What? So I should let the dumbest person in the room take over and shit? Why the fuck would I do that? What the fuck? So what you're saying is we're in a movie theater and you got some dumbass cracker come in with a machine gun. We all know he's a dumb fuck. but we should allow him just to shoot everyone in the room?
I
What
really
about
want
I
to ask you why you
fucking
keep calling me a
low
cracker, but you
crawl?
don't want me to
What about if I
ask you
low
a
crawl?
question.
What about if I'm packing and I low crawl, around and flank him and just fucking blow his brains out? What about that? That's what just happened to you, by the way. The really important ones. It's all over.
All right.
Not all right. It's fucking 5-alarm dumpster fire for you.
And yet you keep talking.
And yet I keep talking. What does that have to do with anything? Is the reason why I keep talking, does that render null your dumb fuckery here this evening if I keep talking? Can you post a logical syllogism showing how that is invalid? I'll bet you this fucking guy doesn't even know what the fucking syllogism is. Guarantee it. What's a fucking syllogism?
Does it have something to do with independent, dependent, and control variables?
Yeah, just the same as social security numbers have to do with colors. That's what it has to do with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, dumb
Cool.
fuck.
Cool.
My God, are you a moron?
So you keep saying.
No, it's what I keep demonstrating. Big difference. Your mama's so fat, Professor Parks, that that she has her own refractive index.
Oh, shit. Oh. Your mama's so fat, when she sits around the house, she sits around.
Your mama's so fat that she can see ships disappear below her horizon.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, it does. I thought it was good.
Not really.
I stole it, so the first one I did make on my own.
What you got to go to the dentist for?
None of your fucking business.
All right. Just trying to make conversation.
Damn HIPAA violation. Fuck off.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
I gotta go spend $1,500 fucking dollars again on a damn crown. Yeah, I remember some years ago. I think it was like 6 years ago, because I was in the Evotard forum. It's more or less the same thing because Baltards are just Evotards in Baltards clothing. But
just
anyway,
to make sure, that's evolution. Evolution, Evo.
Yeah, an Evotard.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that shit. Yeah,
Okay.
so I ran into an emergency medicine doc. She was a real one too, no doubt about that. I confirmed it. I can confirm that shit. I know whether you have an education in the first 5 seconds that I'm talking to you. Why? Well, because I attended university for a long fucking time. So I know right off that, who I'm dealing with. Right? So that it's just a plus. It took about 2 messages before I had her in tears. Not laughing. You follow what I'm saying? You can't go
Not
that
really.
far.
Not really.
You can't go that far. You don't have
So,
that much depth.
wait a minute. If I had more depth, you would have me in tears? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, you're too dumb to have fucking tears.
Oh, okay.
She was
I didn't
at
realize
least
that was
somewhat
a matter of intelligence.
She was at least somewhat intelligent, right? Being an emergency medical doc, you got to think on your fucking feet.
True. Yeah. I have a lot of respect for them.
Yeah, and of course she had a biochemistry degree. Of course, that proved to be her undoing.
You keep bringing up biochemistry. Is that what your education is in?
How many fucking times I gotta tell you? I shouldn't even said anything. That's one of them.
Or deny it.
That's
one of them. Okay.
That's biochemistry. I don't have a biochemistry degree now. Nope. That's what you're asking.
you can't get a degree in biochemistry. You can get a degree in biology or a degree in chemistry, but you can't get one in biochem.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Okay.